Hello and welcome to the LFC Focus FIFA 17 prediction show. Just me today, no George I'm afraid, so I'm going to be playing against the computer. In this show I'm going to be taking on Crystal Palace as Liverpool on FIFA to kind of work out what's going to go down in the real match between these two sides on Sunday. So with the lineup, obviously there's a lot of changes because Liverpool are having a little bit of a crisis at the moment in terms of defence. So I've sort of assumed that all the players that might not play in this game aren't going to play in this game. I'm just assuming the worst. So Joe Gomez is partnering Dejan Lovren in defence because we are missing Matip, Klavan and Lucas if they are all injured. And then I've also brought in Marco Grujic in midfield in replacement of Lucas Leiva, with Emre Can dropping back into that number 6 role that we know he can play well. So other than that, there aren't too many changes. I've sort of tried to keep the changes to a minimum because I think that's what Klopp will do. I think he'll try to avoid mixing the team up too much and ruining the momentum because we have got a lot of momentum behind us at the moment. So that's how I'm going to line up. Let's see how this team can do. Right, so I'm going to switch to defensive to start off with. Sort of second guess Big Sam because he won't see that coming. That's kind of what we did in the game against West Brom. So I tried to sit back and invite on the pressure a little bit more, and it worked, really. Give everyone a touch on the ball, get things going, and allow the momentum to build itself. Oh, free kick, maybe? Joe Gomez in his first physical battle with Benteke doesn't come off very well there. Hopefully, he's going to improve between now and the end of the game. A little bit devoid of ideas at the moment. I think we're a bit too defensive. I might need to switch on counter-attacking so that the players come out a little bit more when they get the opportunity. Right, Lovren versus Benteke. Come on. That's what we want to keep him doing. We want to keep Benteke putting in the crosses. There's no one in the middle. What can we do here? Go on. Ooh, okay. Tested the goalkeeper for the first time. Not quite the Coutinho special I was after. Go on, Dejan. I think Dejan Lovren is the one who's going to be told to target Christian Benteke in this game because he's got a little bit more physicality into his game. I mean, he loves a header, Dejan Lovren, so I think he's the one who's going to be told to try and stop Benteke winning those knockdowns. I mean, we've seen that already in this match. Whether we'll see it in the real one remains to be seen. We've got a chance here, boys. Oh. Okay. I could have done a little bit better with that, I think. If I wasn't waffling about random nonsense when I got it, I could have put it away. I probably should have gone far post as well, but hey-ho, we got a corner out of it. Whip it in to Origi. Ooh, okay, we're testing the keeper a bit more. Let's keep this pressure up. Felipe, go on. Oh, I thought that was in for a second. Thought he'd bend it. I need to put a little bit more curl on it if I want that Felipe Coutinho goal. Sort of regretting putting it on defensive because my midfield looks very, very hesitant to push up the pitch. Although here comes Jimmy Milner. What can he do with the ball? Putting across to Divi. Okay. It was a nice idea. Very poor execution, but I think that was... I'm going to try and get a bit more of that done. Okay. Oh, we're in a bit of trouble here. We're in a bit of trouble here. He's going to try and put it into Benteke. Klein, you got that. You got that. Okay. Danger cleared. Clever. Milner wants it. Milner gets it. Is he going to score? He is. James Milner has put Liverpool in the lead. And a cartwheel to boot as well. Can't argue with that. I can't really see that happening in the real game, to be honest. I mean, James Milner, he showed in the West Brom game that his finishing isn't quite up to scratch. But if he does it, I won't have any complaints. Good run from him. Good work. Impressive from Jimmy Milner. And from the penalty spot as well, of all places for him to score. That explains it, doesn't it? Good goal, Big Jimmy. Right, do I go ultra defensive now? I think that's a little bit cynical. I think playing at home against a mid-table side when you're fighting for the top 4, going ultra defensive is a bit much. Maybe if we get to the 80th minute and oh no, I'm gonna concede. I'm gonna do that thing where I... Last 2 weeks now, I've been babbling on about scoring my goal and then I've conceded. I'm not going to do that this week. I refuse. I nearly did it there. I'm not going to let it happen. Oh, interesting. Oh, that was frightening. That was frightening. No more of that, please, lads. Okay, don't get dragged too wide, Dejan. Good lad. Shielding. Using his... What's happened there? Half time? Is it half time? It is half-time. Okay, well, I'm pretty pleased with that so far. If Liverpool go in at the break 1-0 up after a Jimmy Milner goal as well that wasn't from the penalty spot, you know, I'll be fairly pleased. Hopefully the real Liverpool can do this, and hopefully I can see out the result today. Let's go, guys. Second half. It's worth mentioning that I do have Adam Lallana on the bench for this game because I think he has trained this week. I don't think he's trained with the team. I think it's been on his own. So I can't see him starting this game. Certainly not if it's going to be played at this intensity. But I reckon if we need him, if Klopp has to call on him, then we might see him towards the end of the game if things get a little bit hairy. Hopefully, that's not going to happen though. Considering the issues that we've got, the amount of defenders that are missing, I'm quite pleased with the performance we put in. I haven't really noticed a big weakness in the midfield. Joe Gomez, oh, James Milner just turned into the spaghetti man there. Again, I'm talking rubbish about spaghetti men and conceding chances. I'm going to stop. This second half is going to be very boring because I'm just going to focus. I'm going to see out this game. We're going to win. We're going to win. Oh, we're attacking the Anfield Road end in the second half. That's disappointing. Oh, oh. Okay. Sensible football. That's what we want. Sensible football. I can see why when people play FIFA on YouTube, they go very silent right before they score, because it takes a lot more focus than you think to score a goal, especially a good one, not one where I just put Jimmy Milner through the centre and absolutely lash it past the keeper. Anything that takes, you know, brain power is a little bit more difficult. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. I'm conceding a lot of chances here. I'm really very leaky. I mean, I know I'm playing very boring. I know this is not gegenpress entertaining football, but so did Liverpool against West Brom, and it worked, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give the ball away anymore, though, because that is happening way too much, and I've let Milner be drawn into the centre, let them go out wide. They're going to put a cross into Benteke, going to score an equaliser. Oh, it's actually going to happen! Okay. Keeping Sturm for the last bit of this game. Gonna focus hard. Come on, Roberto. Use your pace, your speed, your nippiness. Come on, someone in the centre. Go on! Edit. Oh. It's a corner. It's a corner. Okay. Wonder if oh, Sacco is playing. That was out of my hands, I'm afraid. I wasn't allowed by the game to edit the Crystal Palace squad, so you know, we can add a goal on already to my score. I mean, it's 2-0 now because that's just not fair at all. I've just ran the ball out of play. Oh, no. I'm falling apart. Cut inside, cut inside, cut inside, cut inside. Oh, hello. We've got something here, boys. Go on, Grujic! Oh. That would have been a story. Marco Grujic on, I think that would be his first Premier League start if he starts this game, because I'm pretty sure he's only played like 20 minutes in the league, and those were both obviously sub appearances. Oh, what happened there? It's less spaghetti legs and more robo legs from Marco Grujic. We've reached the 88th minute, guys, and it's still 1-0. So it is still 1-0. I'm tempted to start going ultra defensive now. I mean, I could make a defensive substitution, but that's not really possible given the players that Liverpool have available. This is a bit of a pickle I'm in here. I'm going ultra defensive. I'm going to swallow my pride. Hopefully Jurgen Klopp will do the same if we're in this situation and just hold out for the 3 points. Winning absolutely grotesquely. I mean, I could, in theory, pass it round the back and get Mignolet to do keepy-uppies. But I don't. That's not going to happen in real life, and this is meant to be a prediction of what's actually going to happen between Liverpool and Palace. So, I'm going to keep it real. I think it's going to be emergency yellow card territory soon, guys. I mean, I'm just going to start fouling people for the sake of fouling them, to be honest. That was some risky business. That was some very risky business. But a well-won throw in there. I mean, I was just lashing that away, but I've come away with the ball. Ooh, 3 minutes of stoppage time. We can do this. Oh, I've been done for pace there. Is it emergency yellow card territory? I think it is, boys. Oh dear, I've been done there. Okay, this is where it gets tense. This is where it gets tense, guys. Holding on to a 1-0 win from a slightly jammy Jimmy Milner goal. Get that out. Is that another corner? Please say it's not another corner. Oh, it's another corner. I don't like this. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Okay. Win it. Tackle him. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Please don't be another corner. Is that full time? I think it's full time. It is full time. Okay. Tense. Not the most beautiful performance in the world, but a 1-0 win for Liverpool. And if we can carry on doing that for the rest of the season, we'll be playing Champions League football next season. I'm pleased with that. Given the injuries that we've had, you know, the team that Liverpool are probably going to have to put out against Crystal Palace, if we can come away with 3 points, I don't really care how we do it. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new around here. Follow at LFC Focus TV on Twitter. And I'll be back on Sunday evening to talk about Liverpool's, hopefully, win against Crystal Palace. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.